It does what now?
It locks up completely and then drops the internet.
Weird.
I mean, I can't even move the cursor, nothing. Okay, it should be back live. Thank God I got two computers. Can you imagine that
I'll
happening?
never see you.
Should be coming
Yeah,
back around.
somehow I'm still not seeing her, but that's not too strange for me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go check it now. It says I'm live. Yep. Yeah, just, yep. Okay, I have no idea. It is so random that with the way it happens, I have no idea what's causing the problem. So I don't know how to fix it. Needless to say, since it won't tell me anything. Okay, so
Well, yeah, if it's not telling you anything, it's
nope,
not easily fixed.
nope. It just locked up, and when it locked up like before, it would just come back within a few seconds, usually without dropping the net. But now, it almost makes me think that the computer's overheating. But it usually, if it does that, it blue screens on you. It doesn't. I don't know. But why would it be so random? That it would do that. That's probably not making any sense either.
You're making sense to me, but
I understand it too. But
Right.
I understand your confusion too. If it's overheating, you should be getting some kind of
warning. Where your computer is not
How
behaving
old is
like
the
it's
laptop?
normally doing.
Oh, probably 5 years.
All right. Well, it's new enough that instead of shutting down, it should go into thermal throttling if it's overheating.
Yeah, not lock up.
Yeah, it should just slow down. That's weird.
Yep. Sure is. Oh, what did you pick, Guy?
Solid steel ingots didn't really do much for me.
So the options were not favorable.
No.
I take it.
No, that one requires rubber and gunpowder. That one requires circuit boards. I think 100 of them. Jesus. Wow. Maybe, Ranger. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my computer. This only usually happens while I'm streaming. It just randomly locks the computer and then it drops the net connection. So, fortunately, my game is running on my desktop, and that's linked to the Elgato. The problem is when the Elgato loses the signal, it generates an error, which I have to go flush the buffers, blah, blah, blah. And so it's just a pain in the butt. It's not the end of the world.
Yep.
But
no, but it's still super duper annoying.
Yeah, and it's never dropped a net before, which makes me start to wonder, is there something else going on with my computer? But I can't do it right now because I'm streaming, but if I pulled up the app that would allow me to check the temperature, it doesn't run hot. It barely runs lukewarm. So, because the laptop is it's not playing any games or anything. It's not really doing anything, so, which is why I use the gaming computer, so to run the game and all that stuff. This is just running the Elgato software. That's all it's doing. So, and I don't know. So I looked at buying a new computer before this one fails, and needless to say, that
Right.
they're a little bit out of my price range right now. So,
Well, the
and
prices right now for any electronics
oh,
are
it's just
steep.
ridiculous. I don't. The price is never going to go down though. They're everybody's price gouging, so they're going to get their pound of flesh out of us no matter what. So that's just my opinion. So anyway, I was talking about PayPal and how they're yanking my chain. I just got to sit down and probably tomorrow try dealing with it, see what I can come up with. Yeah, it's just no fun. Thank you, Easy. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's very frustrating when this kind of crap goes on. So I forgot what we were doing. We were checking our, we were doing something. I have no idea. Oh, I went over to see if we could do, what I was going to take to start Nubelisks, and we have to start making gunpowder, but
Which needs sulfur and coal.
I have the sulfur. Well, we have the coal. I have to just go put a miner on the sulfur and put that in, and
Pretty much.
So that's not the problem. Well, I guess I could get some portable miners and go do that. So I got 30 minutes
Well, I
left.
got 2 on me.
Oh, well, there you go. So all I have to do is put a ramp in up there, and off we go. Okay.
And I gotta find you.
Nope, you're going in the right direction. I'm coming your way.
Alright. Off we go.
Yep. The problem we have is our coal is all being... That's why I needed the Mark IV conveyors, so we can crank this up a notch. But we might be able to get some overflow off of this. I don't know. Probably not much. We'll have to see. But sulfur is back here. Up behind here. I kind of ran up there, but it's kind of a incline. So we need to start clearing purple trees. So I think I actually need to go down this way a bit further. I don't know if I got thick floors here or thin floors. Thick floors, good.
Well, if we need clearing, I need to go get some solar biofuel. I don't have anything, any of that on me.
I have a little bit, but not enough. So.
No, I'm just gonna go get it.
Okay. So let's ramp up this way and just see where we wind up at. And now we got to get above that ledge right there. Well, do I have a chainsaw on me? I do.
Well, no worries on still being on wood power, Ranger, because we were on wood power for the longest time too.
Didn't think he came over to shake hands with me. So.
Mr. Bean?
No, Spitter.
Oh.
Don't
shake hands with the Spitter.
Yeah, I was hopeful, you know.
Oh, that you didn't have to kill it.
Yes. So. I think we're gonna have to get Nubilis to take out these purple trees. I don't know if we can do it with.
Well, I got a fully loaded chainsaw now.
Okay.
And Squirrel is coming your way.
Here's the sulfur. Here's the sulfur. I went a little too far the wrong way. Okay. Hey, there's 2 miners sitting up here. Well, I guess I'll just take those back. Make up a miner.
Yep. Well, I don't know if I can get through the big trees.
I don't think you can. I don't think you
With a
can.
chainsaw?
I don't think you can. I think we have to nubalisk them or something. But the little ones up here you can get. That's for sure. Try right here. Okay, we need a miner. Yes, we need things that go boom, without a doubt. So. Oh, of course, it's that far off grid. Alright, well.
Well, I got through some of it.
Yeah, no, that's good. Boom is very good. Especially in this game, because there's some plants you can cut with a chainsaw and other ones that you can't. So what you wind up having to do is detonate them. And
make them go kablooey.
And go kablooey, and then they disappear. So, which is like these big purple trees, it looks like we're going to have to kablooey them. So.
They are a tiny bit stubborn, that's for sure.
Yes.
But unfortunately for the trees, so am I.
Aha, see, she got it.
Don't give up biting a chainsaw. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Okay, so we just need those two.
Very nuts.
Just need those two, I think. I don't think we need anything more up here.
How does it look up there now?
Oh,
did I manage to get?
It looks wonderful.
Good. Because I can't see a bloody dang thing from down here. All I see is green.
It's a sea of green.
Oh, we are gonna get a lot of leaves and whatnots to put in the fire burners.
Yes.
I'll just make some solid biofuel for the chainsaw, so not mad about that. Don't mind it at all.
Oh, okay, there we go. So I need a few more ramps right here. Come on.
Insane into my brain. Okay.
There we go. And we have a nice conveyor path.
Ay.
Yay?
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that you can saw through the floor.
Yes.
Without destroying the floor.
Yes. Oh, I tried in my game the geothermal power.
Yeah?
Yeah, it doesn't work worth a shit.
Oh, I was looking so forward to playing with those.
It oscillates. So, like...
It doesn't do shit, it doesn't provide power?
No, it provides power, but it oscillates, you know, between, like, 0 and something. So, yeah, it was really disappointing, so...
That doesn't sound useful.
No, no.
So, what you're telling me is the only reliable power is coal, oil, and, of
Nuclear.
course, nuclear.
Yeah. So, which is rather disappointing. Needless to say. So, we want to run, we want to run some floors across. Because I think we're going to use that concrete down there. I really like kind of chewing up that pit. Yeah, so.
Where is that concrete? Can I see it from here?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. There's 3 nodes down there. So you can just run down there.
Oh.
Here, right here. Here's the ramp down.
You know me, I'm going to kamikaze, Rob.
Yeah. So we have, these are all normal nodes, but there's 3 of them. So there's one on the far side, and then there's 2 over here. And
Well, they are nice, beautiful, normal nodes, though.
yes, and so what I'm thinking is,
Watch out for Mrs. Spitter.
Oh, he respawned even though he's under our plant. That's pretty
Yes,
interesting.
yes.
All right.
But we got him.
So that's interesting that he would respawn. So anyway, so I'm thinking, if
But we
we
still got plenty of room to put
yeah,
in some concrete there.
yeah. So and then then all we have to do is get the bad concrete up to the top. So this would just be a floor full of constructors, making concrete. So unfortunately, there's this big rock right here in the middle that's a problem. So 2 of them actually. So
Well, for now, we just kind of have to go around them.
yeah. So let's see here. If we just come down off the top here. Let's see, we want to come off somewhere in that neighborhood, right there. Yeah, maybe that one.
Welcome back, King.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, King. Well, it's great that all of you are here. It really is.
It is. We love you, man. Okay, a second. Let me do that. Maybe. Probably not. But that will. For sure.
Well, some of the way that they have put in these plants is a bit funky.
Oh, yeah.
I know they probably just auto-generated them.
That's a good
Kinda.
question, I don't know.
I think so. It looks like it to me. For some of the placements. Like donuts in the middle of the year. Instead of a cliff.
Well, no, that's where the ground used to be, and then they moved it and forgot to move the plant, that's all.
Well, that was just one example.
Okay.
For instance, some of the trees here are buried too deep compared to how they should be standing.
Alright, you said you had a couple of miners with you?
I got 2 on me.
Okay, I want you to drop a Mark II miner down and pointing out that way towards the middle someplace.
Here you go. 1 minute.
Right.
But we can make it. I could set up a crafting bench quickly to make some more miners.
Yeah, okay. So it looks like we want to go... Ah, now I can see it. That'll get us close. As we concrete over the universe here. It's a necessary evil.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, true. No, that's not going to be high enough. I'll have to go... Oh, that looks better. Yep, that'll do it. Yep.
I got enough for one more, but I figured I might as well make a tiny bit extra. So the next time I still have some on me just in case.
Oh, okay.
So.
Because all those shards we picked up to make this work, we're going to need shards. Well, actually, these two machines. Now it's making me wonder here. If we merge these all together, so it'd be 120, 240, 360. Right, 240. No, it'd be 120, 240. 340, 360. And we don't have fast enough belts. Crap. So I can't do that. Okay, so we have... Shoot!
We don't have the fast enough belts yet.
Yet. Exactly.
With yet being the emphasis.
Yeah, so... And I thought it'd be cool to have like this massive bus and then, you know, have it dumping into all these machines and blah, blah, blah. Purple leafy forest. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, they're going to be
Oh,
making...
yes. Yeah,
They're gonna be
that
making...
is a beautiful area.
Yep, they're going to be making a whole bunch of changes, so...
But also deadly, so be careful when going there.
Yes.
So don't get too distracted by all of those wonderful purple leafy greens. Because, yeah.
How true.
I did that. And I got squirreled, of course. And then I died. And then I got angry. So, yeah. But I did manage to get my box back after I respawned. Only a teeny bit of poisonous gas everywhere. No biggie. Okay. Mr. Tough Guy.
Now I need to be... Oh, yeah, 270. I got 120, so... Okay.
I'll be right back down with you, Die. I'm just gonna pick up a tiny bit more concrete.
Oh, okay.
I used up all of my concrete on me.
How is that possible? What am I missing? Conveyor belt Mark 1. Oh, I'm out of plate. Well, I'll be dipped.
I got plates. I'll come with some
Okay.
more plating for you in just a minute.
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
gonna grab some concrete. Might as well pick up a tiny bit more extra plating. Yeah. Yeah. All right. It's... Right. I got plates and I got concrete. Heading your way.
Okay. Yeah, just a little bit of poisonous gas. How true.
Now you being a tough guy too? Keep this.
What's a little poisonous gas between friends?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
For one, it's not very healthy.
They
Oh,
say that
push
about
on.
a lot of things.
Yeah, don't they though?
I recently watched a... Now, this is a science researcher
Mm-hmm.
who was talking about aspartame. Everybody's been told for years, aspartame causes cancer.
Yep.
Well, so does water in the doses that you have to give to lab rats to create cancer.
There's some plating for you right here, Di.
Okay.
He pointed out that aspartame still has no U.S. government warnings because it's safe. Because the only way to create cancer in lab rats was to give them, I think it was 150 times the dosage that we consider maximum dosage.
Mm-hmm.
And he said in order for a human being to do it, they would have to drink 2-liter bottles of diet soda that used aspartame every second for 20 days.
Well, like that's
Why
gonna
does
happen.
that already sound like a stupid TikTok challenge? I'm being serious.
Oh, I could picture somebody doing it. But, I mean, just the thought of it, you know, the labs that they relied on to tell the public this, which, by the way, like I said, the government never said this is true. Only this independent lab that came up with the it can cause cancer story. They had to do a dosage that no one in reality could ever reach.
That's all right. It's just like the Corvair was a rolling death trap. You know.
I've driven a Corvair; they're nice.
I love those cars.
You have to get a little bit used to the rear engine, but if you've driven an old Volkswagen Bug, you're used to all the weight being behind you.
Yeah. Well, that's the
I
thing.
love the old Volkswagen box. They're cute. And they're cool.
Yeah, the thing is that the Volkswagen uh, and the Corvair are the ass ends on them are almost identical. Yet somehow the Volkswagen was perfectly safe, and but the Corvair was not.
How does that make sense?
I don't know.
Because rival car companies didn't have to worry about the market share of the Volkswagen.
Right.
I bet if you look into where the safety issues came from, you'll find a lab paid by Ford or Dodge.
Probably.
And you know, the ironic part of that is, in the same time frame, Chrysler had a
Right.
rear-engine car,
Yeah.
and Ford had a mid-engine car.
Which caught on.
Mid-engine.
Yeah, which caught on fire all the time.
Yeah,
Mid-engine. So in the middle of the freaking car, so you had to sit around the engine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it was a
no, you
two-seater.
sat just in front of it. Where the back seat would be in a family car was where the engine was, and it made it up to a transaxle that directly drove the back wheels. So you know, it's all a matter of perspective, though. The Ford eventually became the GT40, the Le Mans racer, and the Chrysler eventually went out of vogue because it was a turbine that
Ripley?
you turbines you can't really clean the exhaust.
Right.
So it was coming in just at the point where people were starting to say, "Hey, you need to put a catalytic converter on that engine," or you know, emissions were a problem. So the companies that were competing with Chevy at the time weren't directly competing with that car,
Right.
but they had similar cars.
So just because they were similar was enough to be like, oh no, too dangerous.
Well, I also think that the Corvair was potentially going to pick up a market share away from more traditional vehicles.
Oh, it would have.
Okay.
It was. Yeah, it was. First of all, it was cheap.
Yeah,
it was only like $1,800 the car. So that was the first kick in the head for everybody.
Yeah, it was a really cheap
Well, the
car.
same with the Volkswagen Beetle.
But yeah, back in the day, Volkswagens
Mm-hmm.
were very inexpensive. They lived up to their namesake of the people's car.
Yep. And honestly, I still think that they make very, very cute little cars.
They do still make very cute cars. They make very good cars. The only problem I have with them is, even though they are not the luxury line from that manufacturer, they are priced like luxury cars. Because, you know,
Inflation.
Volkswagen and Audi are the same company. And Audi is the luxury brand.
Right.
Honestly, if I could choose between a Volkswagen and an Audi, personally, I would still go with the Volkswagen.
In most instances, I agree. There is a certain Audi from the 80s that I really like driving. But
Well, don't get me wrong. Audi makes beautiful vehicles. They really, really, really do.
really comfortable rides.
I don't know.
Yes.
I've never really liked Audis, so I've driven a few. It's like Saabs. I guess it's an acquired thing. I just, yeah, everybody-
I'm not as comfortable in a Saab. Well, I was 6 foot.
Well, Saab is a beautiful vehicle too, easy to repair, especially the older models.
Not in this country,
but-
they're
but-
not.
That's a shame.
The passenger cabin is a little short for
Yeah.
American
Yes, but they
cars.
built as a freaking tank. Double.
I remember the story of Tucker Ranger.
Talking about the car?
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
the man and the car.
Yeah.
The
I
big
don't know anything about
automakers
that.
colluded to put him out of business
Yep.
Oh,
because
So
they couldn't
shady.
compete.
so they were being shady.
Yep. And in those days, they could be shady. The government didn't get in the way.
Dang.
In retrospect, Tucker's dilemma actually may have forced the government's hand to act in later cases.
Yeah, perhaps.
So
They did.
Well, I probably would be able to recognize the vehicles when I see a picture, Ranger, but off
the
the
Tucker-
head of- top of my head.
the Tucker looked a lot like the Dodges of the day, which you might be more familiar with. The very, very rounded, large vehicle. The big distinguishing feature was in the center of the hood was a third headlight.
Oh,
Which
and
turned.
that headlight was actually hooked to the steering, so when you turned,
it would turn. Okay.
and because it was a little bit forward of the car, because the way the hood sloped down, that part of the hood was out in front. It illuminated the turn you were making, so you were never turning into a blind area.
Right.
It's very inventive. Nobody has done it since then. And
Right.
Buick at one point, Buick and Cadillac had side lights that if you turned your directional on, these bright white side lights would come on. And it was the same general idea. You're illuminating where you're going, but you had to turn your directional on to turn it on. And the fact that the Tucker just did it automatically when you turned the wheel was very
Brilliant.
innovative. I mean, it would be innovative today. So it
Yes.
was well ahead of its time in the 40s.
Well, it sounds awesome to me. That sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah, they just forced them out. So
Yeah.
they wouldn't sell them parts. They wouldn't, they couldn't complete the production. He lost his.
And at one point, they had the government interfere with him
Yeah.
regulation-wise. I mean, it was underhanded in several aspects. But, like I said, his dilemma may have at least helped future businesses not get screwed as badly. Don't get me wrong, big business can still screw the small guy,
And they will.
and they will. Especially if that small guy looks like a threat.
Yeah, like they did to Parlor. Why do I keep hearing something munching on the grass or something? I don't know. We got goats. So,
Not as far as I know. I don't see any goats.
all right.
I have the
Because
game
if we
sound
did
on.
it-
Do you have a roof overhead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're below part of your existing factory.
Yep.
I
Yep.
see.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah, underground.
big pit, and then we're probably going to take all this concrete and convert it into reinforced concrete. So, someday. But, time is up, my friends.
Well, it's a
It
good thing I
indeed
added in a
is.
decent walkway up.
Yeah. So, back to the hub we go.
Yep.
It's been a pleasure, as always, to keep you guys entertained. At least I hope I kept you entertained.
Well, you kept us in suspense today, that's for sure. Well, your laptop did.
I promise next time there will be more dancing on my part.
Okay.
Good.
So, and yeah, Rob is going to be streaming tomorrow. What time do you actually start your stream?
7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right.
So it's 5 for you and me. And I don't know
Keep it all
what that
for
is
me.
for. I don't have a clue what it is for Helena and Barbarian. They're
Helena, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Barbarian, it'd be midnight, roughly.
oh, there you go.
Somewhere like something like that. So, yes. So, and Helena, of course, will be putting out another video this weekend, I'm sure. And
Will be up on Monday.
yes, that Lady Hot on YouTube. Is it Lady Hot Gaming?
Lady Hot Gaming, that is me.
Okay. So, and of course, you know, the Master Putt's here. I'll be back on Tuesday, and like I said, Ranger, if you want some help, let me know. I'll jump in and play a little Satisfactory with you if you want. I'm always good for that, or Sea of Thieves for that matter. But and I'll contact Gary, by the way, and see if what he was using. So,
Oh, the what his guide was.
yeah, for Sea of Thieves, because I have no idea. So, and with that, if you guys would like to say goodbye, good night, whatever.
Night, everybody, and thank you all so very much for being here.
Good night, everybody. It's been a blast being here today.
Yep. Why am I having problems with my computer? I didn't have it yesterday, but today I don't know what happened.
Decided to be a pain in the butt.
Yep, I have no idea. Same computer, same stuff, same every day. Today it decided to be a bitch. I don't know. Anyway, with that, I say toodles.